We're doing great so far.
Yeah, we are.
So far, 2 false starts. Third time's a charm.
Yeah.
And I was saying before, and this is totally spontaneous because I wasn't saying it earlier. Welcome, one and all, to the switch portion of the Cold Hands, Warm Hearts bait and switch, where we sucker you in by making you think we're going to talk about serious stuff, and then we hit you with a kazoo. It's an anti-anxiety kazoo. Anyway, we're going to have fun. It's going to be fun. Yeah. Swigging deep from the cup while making way too intense eye contact. Did not care for it. Didn't care for it.
You're welcome.
Hey guys, welcome to Cold Hands, Warm Hearts. For those of you just now tuning in, I'm Brandon Birdwell. I'm one half of the Cold Hands, Warm Hearts podcasting duo. Forgot how to do this. Go ahead.
It's fine. It was a fresh start this week. Hi guys, I'm Marge Simpson.
Yeah, seriously. you might have gone past Marge and sound like one of her sisters.
I'm Aunt.
Aunt, what are their names? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Ben would be disappointed. He's been watching The Simpsons. He knows
right.
them.
But anyway, guys, I'm actually Ashley Engle.
I'm actually Engle.
And I'm the other half, and welcome to episode 66.
66.
And I'm sick again, guys. Second virus in a month.
Sad, sick. It's just
Welcome.
it's just emotional, mental health, and physical health double Dutch over here.
You've
So
come
you
to
just
the
don't
right
know
place.
you don't know when to jump in.
If you're looking for good health, you've come to the right place.
I don't know if you saw it when you walked into the house, but I have one of those chalkboards that says however many days since I last cried on a podcast, and
How many has it been?
It's up to 6.
Hey, let's keep that number on the board today.
We're going for double digits if we get through this one.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, guys, apologies in advance about the voice. I'm doing the best I can. I've sounded like this since last Tuesday. In fact, I left this podcast. No, we did that on Monday. Anyway, I don't know anymore. I lost track of all the days. But anyway, it's been 7 days to this, and I'm about fed up, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Second virus in a month. Back to school, back to germs. I can't with
You
it.
send them back, and you're putting them. They're out there. They're in the germ trenches.
2 of them have been sick in the last month. One of them's sick at home right now. I'm telling you,
It's the worst.
Anyway, but can we talk about what's happening outside right now? All of our efforts to make it fall
It's happening.
have worked.
It's happening. I took a long walk
Did
earlier.
you?
2-hour walk.
Hey,
2 hours.
that's a good one. And you know what else that's good for? Your mind platter.
Mind platter. And I'll tell you this: I didn't sweat even the once.
Man, isn't it great? I took a long walk yesterday. Tell you what happened to me during my walk.
I
I
don't
got
even-
caught in the rain.
I don't have any more sweat in me because I've sweated all out of my eyeballs.
Your eyeballs. Yeah.
We're wearing matching hats today, and it's gross.
Patty B and Patty A.
It's not a good look. Oh, it's a good look.
It's a good look.
But it's
They're not the same color, at least.
one Patagonia hat per crew,
You think?
probably.
Take it off.
Take it off, producer.
He's always wearing one.
You start to look like a bunch of chads. You start to look like a bunch of frat dudes. If I show up
Patty.
in my Patagonia vest with my button down, pennies in my loafers, I'd
You lost me there.
hop out of my Tesla.
Yeah.
I say, "Do you know who my father is?"
Right.
And then I shotgun a truly
Kombucha.
no, that's a little
I'll tell you what you don't want to do is shotgun a kombucha.
no.
It is a liquid stinky sock.
That was my nickname in high school. Is Liquid Stinky Sock gonna be there? Now
Is he bringing his paws?
now it's a part. Dude, I was past my pog phase in high school.
Okay,
I was too busy chasing dames, chasing babes on the quad, throwing the frizz
And your penny loafers.
in my penny loafers. But
Guys,
they don't do penny loafers anymore.
they will.
Crypto loafers. What's in there?
Bitcoin loafers.
It's a Bitcoin loafer. It's worth way more than a penny loafer sometimes, and then sometimes it's not.
Sometimes
You
it's not
never know.
real.
Anyways,
It's not even real. I I just want to thank you guys. First of all, we've picked up some new listeners, I think, in the last week or so.
We suckered
them in.
We've suckered in some new listeners is what we've
Guys,
done.
if you think this is a place where we talk about mental health each week, you're not correct.
I would say if you were to create a pie chart,
About how?
the sliver of time that we talk about mental health is way, it could fit in the diarrhea sliver so many times. Do you know how long, like that diarrhea slice is a New York slice. You have to fold our diarrhea slice in half. You know?
Apologies to the new listeners. Also, I need you to have your finger ready to hit the button if I start having a coughing attack.
Nope.
Because no one wants to hear it.
You didn't have your finger.
No one.
No one had their finger on the button when I had a crying attack
We don't
last
have a
week.
cry button. We have a cough button.
I'll tell you
We
this,
have a
though.
redact button.
Here's the thing. You got your diarrhea slice.
Okay.
You got your mental health slice.
Sure.
You got your
Mammogram slice.
mammogram slice. You got your biblicisms slice.
Pastor's corner.
Pastor's corner. You got your
Fake news corner.
misinformation corner.
Pop culture. It's a little
Pop culture.
sliver.
I feel like you've got a catch-all, like a miscellaneous slice, and a lot of that's going to fall in there, right? Your algorithms.
We got
your pop culture.
daily life. Life lately.
Life lately. That's a whole podcast in and of itself.
I mean, we
Life
spend a lot of
lately
time on
with
it.
Ashley. But yeah,
Jeff Love. That's a big slice.
that's 98% of this pod.
I know.
We'll just get together and talk about how great Jeff is.
I know. He is
Anyways,
great.
what's going on?
Well, I just wanted to thank everybody for all of their support and all their love.
Yes,
over the last week.
I will say that there has been a lot of sweet comments, and which I'm super comfortable with.
You love it.
I love it. I love attention. I love expressing emotions.
Vulnerability.
I love that. Before we posted, you were like, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" You were very kind, and you were like,
I
"Are you
asked
sure?"
multiple times.
And my thought was, I was like, it makes sense to post it because why not? And maybe someone sees it and it's a positive thing for them.
Yeah.
But the night before, you said, "I hope you're ready for an outpouring of love and support." To which my response was, "I am not.
I'm not.
I am never."
But it happened.
It did, and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Lots of sweet people.
Yeah.
Out there.
We have the best people.
Yeah,
The best people.
good people.
Yeah, we do. And I listened to the episode and I just was cringing at how peppy I was. In fact, I said, "I'm peppy le pew," because I mean, just the dumbest. Because you and I had spoken before, obviously, and I knew that you were kind of having a rough week.
Sure.
Kind of you were experiencing emotion. You were having a struggle week. And I did not know.
A struggle week.
A struggle week.
Diagnosed. You've officially had a struggle week.
I told you, this is where people come for mental health.
This is where they
Stuff.
come. And I'll tell you this right now, guys. We know our stuff.
We know what we're talking about.
We do.
We know. But I knew that, but I did not know that you were going to go there on the pod. And so it is my genuine, I'm trying to keep it together and I didn't do a good job. And
Me neither.
okay. But I just want to let you know, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And I truly in my life, I have never once regretted. Now, okay, there have been emotional hangovers, which I think you probably
I've still got one.
experienced.
I've lost like 13 pounds this week.
Are you serious?
Depression is the new Ozempic. And you can write that down.
Wow.
It's true.
Your weight fluctuates though.
It does. Sometimes I'll just cut a beefer and lose 3 pounds.
Guys, I'm so sorry.
I'm a gassy
Especially
boy.
for those of you who came here for serious talk.
Yeah.
But
That's our time.
that's our time. It's up. Anyway, I just wanted to reiterate this fact that I have never once regretted being honest about where I am mentally, emotionally with people. I have had an emotional hangover directly after, but it has never not led to deeper connection, deeper understanding,
Right.
and deeper, honestly, like self-appreciation and self-love.
Well, I'm not good at it. And, but
We aren't. Most people aren't.
I will say that I didn't realize I was going there either, to be honest. I knew that I was going to have a hard time going straight into joke town.
What?
Ah, man, my kazoo's too far to grab. But
Man, the Brandon Birdwell story.
my kazoo is too far to grab. It's,
Oh my gosh, my voice is so
can I tell you something? My favorite thing about it is just you right now.
Yeah.
You're a human kazoo.
Yes.
Just the way you sound. You
Like
are
a goose.
You sound like a human kazoo goose, and I can't with you.
There's one in my larynx.
Long neck, judgmental, aggressive honk. Stay away from her at the holidays. You want a holiday goose.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me of a time when Crindy and I, when our children. That's me.
That's how you sound.
One time, Crindy and I took our very young children, your son included, he was probably like 2, to the local park to feed the ducks and the geese.
Yeah.
And I did not realize, but my phone, I had hit record on my phone because I was taking pictures of the kids. And in a moment of just sheer luck, I switched it to video, was recording, popped it in my bag. And Crindy's reaction to the geese who were being aggressive to our children. I have it on video. I'm going to find it and try to post it.
This needs to be posted.
There was a lot of like, whoa, Ashley.
Yeah.
Ashley, I'm going to get him.
Rightfully
I'm going to
so.
get him, Ben. I mean, it is one of my favorite things ever because geese can be aggressive.
Don't trust a goose.
Don't ever.
I live my life by one motto, and that's don't trust a goose, which is why I'm pretty distrustful of you today specifically.
Well, I find that when speaking about mental health, it's best to garner the trust of people.
It's best to be a goose.
Sounds like a goose.
Yes, I agree. And listen, here's the thing. To tie a pretty little bow on
Well, we
that,
might circle back. Go ahead.
Okay, well, but yeah, I didn't realize I was going to go there and didn't really want to, but also didn't think that I could just go straight in. And frankly, I'm not going to lie, I'm just struggling a little bit today too.
I was going to ask, we need a wellness check.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what's on everyone's mind.
I'm sure
no one cares about me. How are you? It's fine.
No one cares about me. How about you, the Ashley Engle story?
Man, if that's not it, dude.
No, but I mean, still struggling, feeling weird, feeling down, maybe emotional hangover. Working on it though. I'll tell you this right now. You gave me some patches.
Yeah.
That are like little, I don't know what they are. Homeopathic patches. Transdermal. Keep saying things. I don't know what any of this means. It's homeopathic transdermal supplements. And I listen.
Hey.
I think they work. I don't know if it's. I'm a big believer that if it's a placebo and it works, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Bring all the placebo.
Placebo Domingo. Listen,
That's what they call you.
They do, but yeah, sponsor us. What's it called? Vicai sponsor us.
Or VC, Vicky. I don't know.
They're called Vicky's homeopathic transdermal patches.
VICI beat the blues.
I bought them at a watermelon stand on the side of the road.
No, you didn't.
And slapped it on my arm.
No, I researched heartily and got them for you. It's called Beat the Blues patch.
Okay, well,
sponsor us, Vici.
I gotta say,
Vichy.
Yeah, Vicky has soaked into my bones and is helping out. So it's positive.
Totally, and you're nurturing your mind platter in other ways.
Sure.
You're getting creative. You sent me a rap that you wrote the other day about this very topic.
Yeah, I did.
And that's good. Create things.
Yeah.
Build things, create things.
We're doing what we can. But
doing
here
the
we
Lord's
are.
Work out here.
And one of these days, I'll probably get back to my full funniness.
Of course you will. You're not going to stay stuck here. We're not going to let you.
Okay. So anyways, there we are. There's wellness check.
Okay. Wellness check on B.
We're still trying, but we're not crying.
Hey.
And that's...
Oh,
I'm gonna put it on
title of the episode right there.
I'm gonna put it on a sports bra and wear it around.
Okay.
Still trying, not crying.
Honestly, though, if we make that the title of the episode, people probably won't listen.
They won't
because that's the only reason they're gonna listen.
They come for the drama.
They come for the wellness check.
Sure, can't give it away right out of the gate.
So, besides nurturing your mind platter, which is the most important thing,
sure,
what you been up to this week or weekend?
I'm trying to think what I didn't really do much of anything this weekend. Just trying to kind of like
Yeah.
take it
recenter,
easy and recenter and just
recalibrate.
yeah.
Taking walks with the fam.
I just was just long solo walks really.
Gosh, what's better though? Really,
I
pounding that pavement.
yeah. I've been trying to do like lots of long outdoor walks, even when it was still hot, just to get out and about.
Need that vitamin D.
But yeah, not a whole lot of anything. Just kind of taking it easy and trying to feel all right.
Take care of yourself.
Doing it.
Question. On those walks, have you encountered
Geese?
the Mississippi kite?
Yes, because there's geese out there. No Mississippi kites. I think their time is past.
Okay.
I think they've moved on.
They had their babies.
They're in Mississippi.
Oh.
They came here to Oklahoma, knocked boots, had babies. Mississippi kites knocking boots, leaving, going out for cigarettes, not coming back. Bye. Attacked me. I didn't want anything to do with your babies. Mississippi kite.
I'm sorry.
Back to the muck with you, senor. I don't need it. You good?
Yeah. I'm good.
Anyways, so no kites.
Okay.
Which is great because I'll tell you what I don't need.
Okay.
In my current state is to be dive bombed in the head by a giant predatory bird. Because I'm already being dive bombed by an emotional bird inside my mind. It's going crazy, ping pong and knocking boots up there. It's out of control. This Mississippi kite and my brain. Get out of here. Anyways. Let the laughs out. The people that don't watch the video need to know that I'm because just so you know,
100% 10-minute coughing fit if I let them out.
The thing about it is,
can't.
It's funny because I see the videos, and so I know when you're laughing, but you lean away and cover your face. So I'm sure to listeners, it sounds like just big, pregnant pauses.
No, it's me, guys.
Pregnant Mississippi kite pauses.
When I welcome to what Animal Husbandry Corner.
Okay, first off, welcome to Animal Husbandry Corner is a real good title.
It might be the title, and then people will listen to see how you're doing.
Yeah, you come for the emotional wellness check, and you stick around for the birds knocking boots.
Oh my gosh, do not say that again. Guys, you'll know when I'm really tickled by something when I'm silent. It's my silent laugh, and especially today because I'm trying not to assault your ears with kazoo coughing.
It's true. Which is it's considerate.
Well, I'm trying.
Yeah.
My best. The Ashley.
Anyway, what have you been up to this weekend?
Well, I was just going to say we have reached the point in our parenting journey, Jeff Engle and I, my husband, for those of you just joining us, where we are having to divide and conquer.
Yeah.
We have 3 children.
Too many.
High school, middle school, elementary school.
Too many.
And they're all involved in things. And so this past weekend, we traversed the state of Oklahoma for our activities. Okay. We had Hope with the Pink Dragon soccer team.
What's that like? Couldn't freaking tell you. Hopeless over here.
Stop it right now, okay?
Whatever, I got my Vicky patch on.
People are going to worry about you.
Yeah.
So anyway, Hope, my daughter, was in Yukon. Remember in high school, we used to say puke on Yukon?
Yeah, well.
When we were playing them in sports.
Cool kids didn't.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got me.
I got you.
You really did.
Burn.
The thing about that was, there was no better comeback that you could have had right there.
I know.
That was a puke on Yukon level burn, is what that was.
How I operate.
Anyway, you went to Yukon?
It's a sweet spot. Jeff took Hope to Yukon with the Pink Dragons. Victorious. Okay.
Of course they were. They've got a hope.
Against a team that they played last year and were beaten by soundly. So this was a big moment.
Greatest comeback story in the history of Oklahoma youth soccer.
That's right.
They did it.
And then Crindy and I drove Asher, and Harrison was with them. Crindy and I drove Asher to Muskogee.
Oh, the Scooge.
That's
what
football.
Had a friend named a fraternity brother named Clint in college
from
Muskogee, and he would refer to it exclusively as the Scooge.
The Scooge.
He'd be like, "I'm from the Scooge."
Oh. It's the 11th largest city in our state.
That's a fact about it.
Fact about it. I'll tell you this about Muskogee. It's far.
Yeah.
Far.
Yeah.
Okay. We left early in the day, did not return until the evening.
Schlepp to the Scooge.
Schlepping to the Scooge. And I'll tell you what, I was not feeling great. Crindy accompanied, and I was so grateful to have that companionship and support. Guys, it was hot in the Scooge.
It's well.
I huddled. I have a crick in my neck still because I was huddled behind an umbrella the entire game.
A parasol.
A parasol. I was like a lady of old in my 19th century bathing costume that I wear to all of Asher's games. It's not embarrassing for him.
No, he's the cool kid with the
mom in her wrestling singlet.
Parasol mom. In a wrestling singlet?
That's what it always reminds me of, a 19th century bathing costume. Please hit the button. I'm about to cough.
Nope, this is real.
Hit it.
This is real.
Oh, okay.
Keep it together, kazoo mouth.
I can't.
Keep it together.
So on the way, hang on.
Guys, pausing for a coffee.
Okay. Gosh.
I'm not going to do it, and I'll tell you why. Because it makes the editing process more difficult.
It sure does.
And I won't do it. I
know you
shan't do it.
Obviously, with all that animal husbandry talk. Anyway.
Fucking boots.
Okay. Anyway, on the way to Muskogee, the Scooge, Crindy pulls up the lyrics to the Merle Haggard 1969 classic, I'm Just an Okie from Muskogee.
I'm just a dude from the Scooge.
Yeah. She starts singing it. Here's what I want to do.
Of course she did.
It was delightful. I was shocked by this lyric from verse 2.
Okay.
This fits in with our animal husbandry. We don't make a party out of lovin'. We like holding hands and pitch and woo.
Pitch and woo.
1969, this lyric.
Pitch and woo in the Scooge.
I thought that was a new thing. The youth were saying pitch and woo.
Woo pitching?
Is that old?
No.
Has that been around?
Woo pitching is tale as old as time.
Is it?
Pitch and woo?
I thought it was new.
No.
Okay.
Woo
Everything old is new again.
Woo ain't new. Woo ain't new.
That was a lovely snort.
Pitch and woo is a dated notion, and it's come back. Has it come back around?
Yes.
Are the youths saying it?
I believe so.
I don't think that's true.
It is. So
it's not true that they're.
They
pitch
also
and woo.
say puke on Yukon. So
they're busy risen. They're busy risen, and
but
woo is passe.
I don't know, guys. Weigh in on this.
Yeah, weigh in on if.
I feel like I've heard the youth say this recently.
Have you heard the new Taylor Swift song, "Pitch and Woo on You"? And it's sweeping the nation.
Okay.
Watch, she's gonna hear this, and she's gonna put that song out, and she's gonna make $1 billion.
We should get royalties,
and we're gonna still be here, wearing our depression patches, honking like a kazoo goose, and wearing our depression patches. Transdermal happy sauce soaking into my shoulder bones, just trying to get right. Thanks, Vicky. Give me your awesome sauce right up my shoulder butt.
Gosh, Brandon.
I'm just saying. Taylor Swift here on the Eras tour making a Billy.
Listen, she is.
And we're just drinking happy magic through our shoulder blades.
Stop it right now. Okay. Another thing that's been going on in my life. Guys, I'm on another podcast from time to time. It's a podcast out of our church, the Well Church in Edmond, Oklahoma, called We Need to Talk. And that has started again. Yeah. New season of it. It was me and our buddy Maddie T.
Yeah, Maddie T.
Maddie T. And our friend Angie. Mental health professional, Angie Ridings, who is a dear friend, listener of the pod, a brilliant lady. And it was so nice to have her on the pod to actually speak some truth.
To have a person on the pod who knows what they're talking about.
Knows what they're talking about in terms of mental health and trauma.
Imagine that.
I know.
Sorry, Angie.
It was delightful.
Knowing what we're talking about is not our format.
No, we just come here and spread misinformation.
We spread misinformation
and
laugh about animal husbandry.
Gotta find the humor where you can. But anyway, I've been working on that, and that has been delightful to be back to that. One thing I want to circle back to from last week, we mentioned our dear friends Ted and Sophia, listeners of the pod, who have just had a baby. Precious Theo. You got to meet him.
I met Theo.
Ugh.
Well, he was asleep.
He won't remember.
It was rude.
Honestly.
Rude.
After the week you had,
Thanks, Theo.
you can't even wake up and spit up on him?
You get it. You get it.
I know.
Barf. Give me barf.
I know.
Theo.
I need it.
I need it.
But anyway, he's beautiful. He already has a name, so this won't really apply unless, as they get to know him, they're like, this doesn't really fit.
He's not a Theo.
And then they might come back to this for reference.
Sure.
This will also possibly be helpful to our friends Brendan and Maddie, whom we mentioned last week. You suggested choosing a name for their baby girl from the Lord of the Rings franchise. Perhaps Peregrine Took.
I did.
I have not spoken with them. I'm guessing they're not going to be okay with that. I don't know. But anyway, something popped up in my algorithm, and I mentioned this last week. It is an account called Baby Names Sunday. And on this account, this woman is talking about the trending baby names. I also think they're names that she might come up with on her own. I don't know. Sponsor us, Baby Names Sunday.
Okay.
But I wanted to share some of these.
Can I guess what the most popular baby names of 2023 are?
Sure.
Olivia.
Not on the list.
Emma.
Not on the list.
Amelia. Sophia. Noah. Liam. Oliver. Elijah.
No, but those are really good.
It's what producer just sent me a list of the most popular baby
Popular?
names of 2023.
Okay. Listen, you are circumventing. You're
Circumventing the process. Well,
happening.
you're doing it and you're doing it poorly. I feel I set up.
Well,
Talk about a bait and switch.
that's what we're trying. We're trying. Everything we do today is meant to tear you down. Okay.
Oh my
That
God.
is
Everything we do today is meant to tear you down.
That's why we're
Is
here.
the title. And
That's why we're here.
you, Brandon, you've been riding a little too high lately.
Time to
and
knock
it's
you
time
down
to
a
knock
few
you
pegs.
down a peg or two. You've been in here strutting around,
Yeah.
crying like a cool dude, like Arthur
Like an
Fonzarelli,
Okie from the Scooge.
crying like the Fonz. Happy days. Nope. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock.
Wow. Okay, so according to Baby Name Sunday, these are baby boy names that are cool in 2024. And I just wanted to get your take. This is not. This
Is it? Okay. It's 2023 still. Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, I think these are for babies born after the new year, after the start of the new year.
Future fruit.
Future fruit.
Okay.
Future.
Let's name the future fruit.
Let's do it. Okay, so this list is not exhaustive. These are just the ones I wanted to get your take on. Okay. Number 1, Ever.
No.
Riot. Ryatt.
No.
Zeal.
No.
Oaken.
No.
Ivo.
Ivo. These are just
Or Evo.
These are just sounds.
EVOO.
Yeah, extra virgin olive oil. Meet our sweet little bundle of joy. Extra virgin olive oil. He's certain to take the world by storm.
Aachen.
These aren't names.
Aachen. Banjo. Novel.
I feel like you're making these up.
I am not. Here's my favorite.
Oh my gosh.
Azrael.
Okay, I'm here for Azrael.
Throwback to the Smurfs.
Yeah,
Wasn't
dude.
he the cat?
Azrael was the cat.
Gargamel
and Azrael.
was the bad guy.
Gosh, I would love if Gargamel was on that list. Just you're walking around, you're just at the DMV and they call for next. It's Gargamel here to get his real ID.
Gargamel Engle.
Yeah, just paging Gargamel Engle. Gargamel Engle.
Azrael Birdwell.
Oh my gosh.
Too many L sounds. Okay, Zephyr and Thorley. Okay, so if you are expecting a child in 2024, a boy child, I guess these could go either way because here are the girls. These are some girl names. These are for 2023, so these are a go now.
Okay.
Hope you're listening, Brendan and Maddie.
Yeah.
Okay. Silka. Coco.
Okay.
My dog's name is
It's
Coco.
an animal name, but
Tilly.
it's an animal name.
Also an animal name.
Or
which is actually a really sweet
It's either
girl
an
name.
animal name or a really old ant name.
Right.
It's one or the other.
I actually love the name Tilly. I have a friend with a baby girl, Tilly. I put that on there.
Either
'cause
way,
that was your dog's
they're peeing on the carpet. It's the thing about it is you got Beagle Tilly or Aunt Tilly, one way or the other, you're going to need a spot treat. Oh, Aunt Tilly came over for holiday goose. Oh my gosh. Ruined it. Ruined the gathering by tinkling.
On the shag.
Tilly tinkles. Welcome back to Tilly Tinkles, with which that's the game. Oh. You try to figure out who made the spot. Beagle Tilly or Aunt Tilly. It's one or the other.
Pause.
No.
Good grief. No one wants to hear that.
No one wants to hear that is the title of this episode.
I love it.
It's really actually Cold Hands, Warm Hearts is right out the window. Yeah. We're just called Nobody Wants to Hear That from now on.
Watch our listenership increase dramatically. Okay, Nula.
Oh, we're still on names.
Finola.
Okay.
Zeta. Netta. Rebel.
Is that all one name?
No.
Zeta Netta Rebel?
Thistle.
This is absurd.
Odally. Odalali.
I'm going to start my own list. And
Eulali?
The most popular boy name of 2023 is Chormfee. And he's going to wind up getting married to Schlornky.
To Odalali.
And Chormpy and Schlornky are going to have a baby named Sam.
Wilderline.
It's going to get back to normal. There's going to be a Bart. Oh, have you met our baby, Bartholomew? Just stop. Why are we allowing that? You know, there are countries where there is a list. This is why freedom is overrated.
Oh, do continue.
Welcome to Patriotic Corner. There are countries. I'm pretty sure in Iceland, there is a pre-approved list of baby names by the government, and you are not allowed to get outside of it.
I don't think that's true. Misinformation.
Look that up, producer.
Yeah, look that up. I don't think that's right.
Okay.
I for one think Iceland is beautiful. I would love to visit. Sponsor us, Iceland. Anyway, I thought those names were a hoot and a holler.
First off, Iceland were the bad guys in Mighty Ducks 2, so watch your mouth.
Okay.
Secondly, thank you, producer. What names are legal in Iceland? Rules for Icelandic personal names provide names must be able to have a genitive, gender, so like ending, be adopted through custom in the Icelandic language. Yeah, they have approved names.
What?
And last names are, like, if your last name is Thor's daughter, that's because your father's name is Thor.
Oh.
And if it's something son, you are the son of that person.
Hey, it's kind of how we came up with Harrison's name, Harry, son, which means grandson or son of
That's
Harry,
how we came up with.
That's
name. How we came up with the name of our son, Corkenborkins. He just looked like it. He looked like one. That's how we came up with the name Brandon's nephew. He's my nephew, and so we call Asher Brandon's nephew.
Please stop it. I can't. My chest. I can't. Okay. Anyway, I thought that was hilarious.
Also, there's a slice of our pie that's just Ashley coughing.
It really is.
There's Dookie.
Sure.
There's animal husbandry.
Yeah.
There's mental health, a smidgen. And then there's a huge chunk of you just hacking up a lung.
It's like 43.
43% of the pie.
43%, depending on the month of the year. After the start of school, it's a solid 43. Maybe around Christmas time, the holidays, returning from a trip, you know?
Sure. All these things.
I'm over here trying to keep myself healthy, guys. I'm doing all the supplements. I'm trying to get vitamin D.
Are you drinking?
I'm trying to sleep.
Are you soaking happy sauce in your shoulder?
And I actually do use patches. They're a different kind of patch.
Nicorette.
No.
You use nicotine patches because you're trying to kick your crippling smoking habit that I've hidden. I've hidden this from the world for far too long.
The coughing.
It's disgusting. Ashley, you may be wondering why I called you to this podcast today. This is an intervention with us and our dozens of listeners.
Oh, guys.
Stop smoking.
Okay.
Your teeth, your mouth, it's an ashtray in there.
Okay.
Ash Tray is your nickname.
That's how I got my name. This one's going to be a chain smoker.
You came out just, Aunt Silly here. You're going to smoke these Newports and tinkle on your rug. What's for supper?
Goose.
Is goose on the menu? Because I don't trust a goose. Last summer I was taking a trip to Manhattan, and it's a cesspool out there ever since Giuliani. Thanks a lot, Obama.
I like Aunt Tilly.
Aunt Tilly is a body broad. She
I feel
doesn't
like
take
Aunt
guff.
Tilly would be phenomenal at Thanksgiving.
Sorry about the upholstery. I got a leak.
Aunt Tilly, the bathroom's just down the hall.
Oh, that depends. Do you need to
Sponsor us, depends.
Do you need to tinkle, Aunt Tilly? Oh, that depends. You can't even see the line, can you? They're sheer.
Kids, give Aunt Tilly some
I gotta tell you,
space.
being Aunt Tilly feels good to me. It's I'm outside of myself.
Try it on.
My therapist told me,
Try on a new version of yourself.
"Oh, you shut up."
I love it. Welcome to Aunt Tilly Corner. Welcome to Cold Hands, Warm Hearts. I'm Ashley Engle. This is my co-host, Tilly Birdwell.
Oh, she's dead.
Okay.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Okay. Brandon.
Memories.
Okay.
Anyway,
Brandon
go
had
ahead.
a dog named Tilly. She died. Anyway, I wanted...
Thanks for the Cliff's notes on that
Well,
one.
for our new listeners who just joined us, expecting a serious podcast today. All right, news from the Nextdoor app. There's some really good ones this week.
Okay, let's hear it.
Really good ones. I feel like they knew that you were feeling a little blue.
This is it. This is their.
And they said, how can we contribute to his healthy mind platter?
It takes a village
Here it is.
to raise a 40-year-old man.
This is from a fella. I'm not going to say his name. I'm going to call him Stan.
Okay.
He says, hello, neighbors.
Man, you had a chance to go with one of the weird names.
This is from Oaken.
We're going to call him Thistle.
This is from Thistle. Thistle says, hello, neighbors. I woke up this morning to find a rat in my bathtub. He's trapped in there, and we want to get him away from our home.
Sure.
Does anyone have recommendations on who to contact for this, please, that would deal with it today?
Can you not just grab the rat?
That's what I was going to ask.
Scoop up the rat, Thistle.
Are we wanting to pay a labor cost for someone to come out here and trap this guy?
Feels unnecessary.
Yeah.
Feels like you could get some gardening gloves.
Yeah. Rubbermaid tub.
Rubbermaid tub. Take that rat, pop him in there, drive him someplace.
Let him free.
Let him free.
That's what I was thinking.
Let him go.
I'll tell you.
And then he resurfaces months later, cooking the finest cuisine in a French restaurant, and you've done a service for the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
For all of humanity.
It started in a bathtub in Oklahoma, and it ended in the shadow of the Eiffel Tower, in the pages of Zagat's Michelin star rat. You see what you've done, Thistle? You paid someone from Doggone Critters to come out here and trap a rat, when in reality you could have fed the masses.
Oh, man. Ow, that one hurt.
Oh, rats.
Oh, rats. But the comments were full of suggestions here, none of which involved just removing the rat himself. What kind of a society are we living in?
No accountability.
How separate are we from the creatures when we can't even remove a rat from our own bathtub? What does this say about us as a society? This is why AI is taking over. A robot would have no problem getting that rat out of here.
It would have gotten him out of there, and it would have secured him bank financing for his restaurant.
Totally.
It would have done the whole thing.
I know.
But no, here's Thistle
In 3 seconds or
Here's
less.
Thistle is.
Yeah.
Too busy on the toilet. Too busy doing Wordle on the toilet bowl to get a rat out. The rat's right by you. The tub's right by the commode. Thistle, he's watching you. Rats are sentient. He knows you're making bears. Right? He's there in the bathtub, just trying to have a soak.
Brandon.
What?
Anyway, okay, that was a good one. Here's the next one. This was the post directly following the rat. I mean, we were on one on the Nextdoor app this day. This day.
This day in history.
This is another fella. I'm going to call him Zephyr.
Okay.
Zephyr says, I am having an argument about biscuits.
What's the argument? Delicious.
I say...
End of argument.
End of argument, Zephyr. I say it's safe to eat Pillsbury biscuits that's never been opened in a can and been in the refrigerator past the due date 5 months. Please let me know what y'all think.
Is he talking about eating them straight out the can? Just popping that can and just going straight in for that wet dough.
Raw dough. Anyway, this is something he felt the need to ask on the Nextdoor app. Once again, Google it, Zephyr.
Yeah.
Just Google.
Google it, Zephyr.
Yeah.
I feel like people take obscure, bizarre questions to the neighborhood app, Nextdoor app.
You know why?
Why?
Because
community. They're seeking community.
Right. Part of a healthy mind platter's connection. You find it where you can.
I can't tell you how many evenings I've had deep, wonderful communal conversations with Google. Me and Googly, just talking about
Which is coincidentally a popular baby name for 2025.
Google,
Googly.
how are you? I'm bad. Is blood and stool a problem? Is biscuit raw okay?
Stop it. What is umami?
What is umami, Google? How get a rat out? Can rat cook? Am I hungry?
Can rat speak French?
Google, am I hungry? Should I get this rat out of the tub and have him make me a meal?
Oh my gosh, Brandon.
The answer is yes, Google.
Anyway, how do you feel about expiration dates on food?
Merely suggestion.
See, you and Jeff have the same. To me, they're gospel.
I feel
gospel truth. I'm not messing around.
I feel like there's probably a window there. I'm not gonna, and also depending on the food item.
Sure,
right? Dairy,
meats.
a chicken.
No,
I'm not trying to. Get in sideways with an expired pollo.
No,
get out of here.
No,
that's when I go to Google. Is blood and stool a problem?
Brandon. Yeah, Jeff is much more likely to just like do the sniff test.
I'll sniff test.
Do a little taste test.
Yeah.
Not me, boy.
I'll tell you this right now.
Not me.
When it comes to the sniff test, it's gospel for poultry and boxer briefs. Listen, if you
and that's another pie slice.
Boxer brief sniff test?
Undies.
Boxer brief sniff test is a
absolutely not.
That's
absolutely
fair.
not.
You get
and
one,
if you would edit this at all, I would suggest that be gone.
You get one veto per episode, and
you never let me use them.
Nope.
I tried.
You got them stacked up. One of these days, you're just going to cancel a whole episode. You're going to be like, nope.
We're not doing it.
Done.
And guess who has control over that? You. So I'm out of luck there.
It's nice to have control over something.
Okay. Anyway, those were hilarious. Next question for you. How is your mind platter algorithm?
What the heck?
Algorithm.
It's weird. I've sent you some stuff over the last couple of days.
Yeah, you have.
I sent you a chinchilla being a ninja.
That was amazing.
Isn't it
I've
awesome?
seen that chinchilla before. Never doing that though.
Did you?
The pose he struck?
I mean, there's animal stuff. Big Jake is still
Husbandry.
Animal husbandry. Big Jake is made a big resurgence.
How's he doing?
He's good. He posted a video asking if it was just a video of his truck, and he said some of y'all have asked me to do some truck content, and so I wanted to see if you guys wanted me to do truck content maybe once a week, and the comment section was just flooded with people saying, Jake, we don't care what kind of content, as long as it's Big Jake content.
We just want
That's
you.
all we care about.
We just want you, Jake.
That's it. Other than that, people cooking food reviews.
Yeah.
DJ Khaled yelling things.
Sure.
My algorithm is pretty
consistent.
Pretty consistent.
Mm-hmm. You did send me a funny one. I don't know if we can post it because of the language. But it was if Jane Austen were Gen Z.
Oh, that was sent to me by Michael Trepanier.
Hi, Michael. It was so funny.
Mm-hmm. It's great.
So funny.
It's great.
Mary, what on earth are you doing?
Twerking, mother.
Twerking, mother.
It's good. It's, Ashley.
We might lose our clean rating.
Squaresville over here.
Okay.
Doesn't want them using the A word.
Anyway. I'm in the antique doll algorithm. I got there because of Crindy.
Okay.
I got there because of Crindy.
What?
It's terrifying.
I hate it already.
Yeah.
I'm not even in it.
The antique doll algorithm gave way to the lifelike human doll algorithm. These babies that they paint to, it's like that show. What's that? What did we talk? The Servant? Anyway.
Go ahead. Nobody tell her.
I'm going to find it.
Yeah.
But it's the thing where you have the lifelike doll, and it's this whole culture of people where people maybe long to be a parent or they lost a child, and they find these dolls really comforting, but they're very lifelike. Holy
I do not care
moly.
for it. I do not care for it.
It's very unsettling.
I don't like it.
But I do think it is a comfort for some people. You know what? To each her and his own.
I'm not here to judge anybody.
You name that baby doll Zephyr.
You name it Thistle, and you take it to visit Aunt Tilly.
And you find comfort in it. But anyway, also...
protect it from the geese.
Landon talks. Have you seen Landon? He's Southern.
No.
And
I have. Where he like explains things like, yes.
Yes, like colloquialisms from the South.
Mm-hmm.
And his latest one is talking about faux fall. How you want it to be fall, but it's still 100 degrees outside.
Yeah.
And this is what you do. Anyway, I get it, Landon.
Mm-hmm.
And I say keep manifesting because it worked for us. We're out here with 75 and rainy.
It's great.
It's not faux anymore.
It's faux real.
It's faux real. Before we get to what you're watching, reading, or listening to, I want to talk about a t-shirt launch that we're going to do in the next couple weeks. Guys, occasionally we'll do a t-shirt campaign.
Yeah.
We've done a couple. Our most popular has been Crindy's Picklins.
Most popular.
It's a great shirt, guys. Fantastic.
Good looking.
We have a field producer named Jonathan,
Hey, Jonathan.
who lives in New Orleans. We don't say NOLA because it's chuggy.
Because it's so chuggy.
But anyway, he's our graphic designer as well. And occasionally he'll take something that we talk about on the pod and turn it into a phenomenal design.
He's great.
In the next couple of weeks, we're going to do a relaunch of Crindy's Picklin. For those of you who did not get in on that one.
For those of y'all that missed out.
Mm-hmm. We're also going to do Brandon's Mammogram Store, which is a design that he recently came up with. It's phenomenal with the Mammy the Manatee.
Yeah, Manny the Mammatee.
Manny the Mammatee is the mascot for that. So keep that, keep your eyes peeled for that.
It's so meta because the shirt itself is a Mammatee.
Right?
Rocking Mammatees with Mammatees. Don't neglect your screenings, guys. Mental screenings.
Yeah.
Chesties.
Yeah.
Testes.
Oh my word. But he's not wrong, guys. Don't neglect your screenings.
Mental chesties and testes, guys. You gotta go. It's called the I don't know, test gambit. I don't know.
Anyway, don't neglect your screenings. So be watching for that, guys. If you don't follow us on the socials, for those of you who are new, welcome.
You're blowing it.
You're really blowing it, but you can follow us on all the socials except TikTok because we don't really do much there.
TikTok.
We should. It's just so intimidating. Anyway, CHWH Pod is where you can find us on all the socials. Yeah. What you been watching, reading, or listening to, B?
Have been watching. I actually have gone back and I'm rewatching all of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Ooh, that's a fun one.
Because it's a comfort show. It's fun. And I've been really enjoying that. Listening to, I have a tendency to listen to sad music. Yeah. And I made a deliberate decision to listen to happy music this week. And so...
it helps. It's amazing how it can elevate a mood.
I've been listening to... you remember the band Phoenix?
No.
I was listening to one of their records because it's super upbeat. It's impossible to take it in a like heavy negative way. So I've been heavy into that. And then I also do every day. I have this book called The Daily Stoic. Yeah. And I read like a little entry every day. I have it up at my office, and it's just like little kind of like musings and thoughts around just life and living and all that stuff. So I'll use that as mine.
Love that.
So there you go. What about you?
Nice. And I like how these are all meant to nurture your mind platter.
Trying to be positive.
That's good.
Yeah,
Proactive, taking care of yourself. We love to hear it. I've been watching on Netflix Hack My Home. It's a fun one. Yeah. People who have like exceeded their space capacity in their home for whatever reason. Okay. And this team comes in and like literally maximizes every inch of space. It's fun. It's a fun one. I also was watching Dream Home Makeover a little bit on Netflix. These are the phrases, this occurred to me, that you will hear on every home improvement show. Okay. I love this open floor plan. Sure. Someone could be in here cooking. Someone could be in here watching the game. Mm-hmm. What game?
Well, there's always a game.
What game is this?
But there's always
metaphorical game.
Footy ball.
I guess.
Sports ball. And do they talk? They always talk about natural light,
All the light.
flow.
Look at all the light. All of it.
Yeah.
Also, all the storage in the world. Really? Isn't? I don't know. Just these are just the statements you hear in all of them.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's too much, guys. Let's be honest.
Be realistic.
Yeah. About what you're delivering.
There's a good amount of storage, but it's not all of it.
No. Okay, I knew you'd be into this. On Netflix, At Home with the Furies. Have you seen this? This is Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury? No, but I love Tyson Fury.
I know you do.
He's a character.
The Gypsy King.
He's a character.
Okay, this is on Netflix, guys.
Heavyweight champ of the world.
Yeah, sorry. You know more about that than I do, but anywho, it's on Netflix. It's a reality show about his family.
I will absolutely watch that.
It's something.
He's out there.
He is really something. Speaking of mental health, he is very open and honest about all of his.
He went through some stuff.
Yeah.
He went through some stuff.
He is bipolar.
Yeah.
And he talks about how this manifests in his life, and you can really see it as the cameras follow him around.
Interesting.
And how he can go into like deep depressive episodes and high highs because he goes into retirement and then he comes out of retirement and then he. Yeah. Anyway, it's his wife Paris, and they come out of this gypsy culture, the traveler culture. And there's 6 children, Venezuela, Valencia, Prince James, Prince Adonis, Prince Tyson, and they have another one due this month.
And lymphoderma.
And Zephyr.
And Zephyr.
Anyway, the title is apt, Fury.
Yeah.
It's just chaotic, their life.
I will 100% watch that.
It's fascinating.
Okay.
Anyway, I've binged it while I've been sick. It's amazing. We also watched the Office finale. You know, we've been working our way through. And the quote that Pam says at the end when they're zooming in on her painting, there's a lot of beauty in ordinary things. Isn't that kind of the point? Such a beautiful way to end that series.
Yeah, it's great.
So good. I wanted to circle back too. I talked about Daisy Jones and the Six and how I was not loving it.
Right.
I saw it through.
Okay.
Hit the button.
No. She's coughing again, guys. Please take this break for a kazoo moment.
Thank you. Every time I cough, play the actual kazoo to kind of mask.
It just gives me goose, kazoo, and stereo.
Okay, real quick, let's do which was it?
Okay.
We're not going to tell you what's going to come first.
It's obvious. The second one was the kazoo.
Okay, so I stuck with Daisy Jones and the Six, and I was mainly in it for the fashion. But whenever I'm watching a show, and it's just like you see characters making horrible choices that just unravel and unravel and unravel. This is the issue I had with Breaking Bad. With Ozark. It's like, quit digging the hole. Make it right.
I enjoy watching them dig the hole.
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
I like to feel like I'm making decent choices.
Does it help your mind platter?
Nothing does. There's no saving it.
That's not true.
My mind platter is past its expiration date.
Okay.
It's gone.
Stop it.
My mind platter does not pass the smell test right now. It's a charcuterie that has turned.
Stop it. Stop it. We're making efforts. We're taking care of ourselves. That's the focus of this podcast, Brandon.
Yep.
So anyway, Daisy Jones, I stuck with it. And I have to say, there was some redemption.
Okay.
There was some redemption
That's good.
in the last episode. And I thought, okay. And again, I did not read the books.
Okay.
But I just wanted to say that. Also, I wanted to say this. I recommended the podcast We're Here to Help with Jake Johnson. And I cannot think of his co-host right now, and I didn't write it down. But anyway, Maggie, our dear friend Maggie, contacted me and she said, FYI, not sure if you've listened to the third one. It's a little risky. With the subject matter in episode 3, which I had not gotten to. So guys, just keep that in mind if this is something you're listening to in the car with your kids. I mean, here we have a clean rating. You will hear us talk about animal husbandry.
Tilly Tinkles.
But listen, this one's risky.
Okay.
So just beware of that. Anyway.
Are you saying risque?
Risque.
Okay.
I don't speak French.
Risque business.
Actually, I do.
It's subtle.
Very little.
Very, very, very subtle, humble brag. Loved it.
Anyway, you got a big show tonight.
Yeah.
Playing music with the pals. The Warm Hearts. The Capable Boys.
Capable Boys.
Opening for Black Joe Lewis. Are you excited about it?
Trying to get my head around it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I love to play and I get very excited.
Playing
And
always lifts you up.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Because to be perfectly honest, I will report back next week.
Report back.
Because I gotta say, I am. It's an undertaking. I'm working up to it.
Absolutely.
So fingers crossed it goes well, and I'm sure we'll have a good time. But yeah,
Absolutely.
working on it.
And I'm proud of you for keeping on.
Yeah, well,
That's what you got to do.
that's what you gotta do.
That's what you got to do. What's your warm heartbeat?
Would be remiss if it was not all of the people.
Yeah, absolutely. All the people, all the love.
Yep.
And that's mine as well. And I also want to give a shout out to my husband. Jeff's also my warm heart this week because when I've been down with the whatever virus number 2,
The sickness, down with the sickness.
down with the sickness, he has really, been present in all the ways and has really pulled up the slack. So
I love it.
love it. Anyway, guys, we love ya.
Thanks for listening to Cold Hands, Warm Hearts, guys. We made it through another one. We'll keep getting better, promise.
That's right. Take
All right.
care of yourselves, guys.
Bye.
Bye.